Story time about how my parents found out that I was dancing at the club. So at the time, I was still living with my parents. I was like 22, and I had been dancing for like 6 months, and they noticed that I wasn't going to work at my job every day because I had like a shirt with the restaurant name on it. And they noticed for a while that like I wasn't going there anymore. And I wasn't really like lying to them because like I'm so honest. I just don't feel the need to lie. But this was one thing I was like, it's probably best if I don't just like come out and tell them. In my head, I was like, oh, I'm only going to be dancing for like a small amount of time. You don't really like plan that out. I don't know, just I was living life one day at a time, literally. Not only was I lying to my parents about like where I was going, not that they were really asking, but I was also lying to like all of my best friends. I just knew that they would judge me. So again, no one in my life knew. I was just going and doing it. So I wasn't posting it on social media. I wasn't posting it on Instagram. TikTok was not a thing yet. But at some point, I blocked my whole family. And like when I say my whole family, I have like 5 brothers and sisters, and they all have spouses, and they all have kids. It was like 30 different Instagrams that I had to block. So here's when things go left. I was working at a club at the time. The owner was kind of my boo thing. I don't know. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And it was his birthday. I go to work that night, and there was this storm outside. Like, I literally thought it was a hurricane. We thought we were going to be stuck there for days. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was from 9 until almost 3 o'clock in the morning. There was 0 customers. I'm telling you, 0. And it was his birthday, and there was a bunch of dancers. It was all waitresses, and he's really cool. So we all start partying and singing happy birthday and drinking and doing all this and just having like a literal staff party. It was fun. It was really cool, right? But because there's no customers, the DJ was just kind of playing music, whatever. He wasn't calling girls on stage or anything. We were just partying, you know, we weren't actually working. And so I was lit. I was comfortable. I was having a good time. I was feeling myself. And I went on the stage, and thinking all my family is blocked on Instagram, I go live, and unbeknownst to me, my sister has an Instagram account for her fucking dog. So at this point, she's screen recording my live of me on stage, on the pole, doing my thing. I'm lit, taking shots, money's being thrown. I'm doing all of this on live. And also, my friends did not know. So in the chat, my friends are saying, oh my gosh, what? And then my sister is also in the chat saying, I'm gonna get you kicked out of the house. I'm sending videos to our parents, all this. It's a whole lot going on. And me just spinning around the pole, doing the splits upside down, just being me, you know? So the next day, I am leaving my parents' house to go on a date with said owner. And I'm dressed up, and I'm in my room, and I open my bedroom door. And my mom is standing there in the doorway with her hands like on the side of the door, holding the door. And she goes, you're not leaving until you answer my question. She goes, are you a dancer? But you know, she said the other word. I don't think I can say it on TikTok. But she's like, are you dancing? And I just said, yeah. And that's how that went. And the reaction was not great. Yeah, my sister told on me, and that was 9 years ago, and we still have not spoken to this day.